how to connect your ngrok with your n8n instance so you can access your workflows from anywhere. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can connect your n8n instance with ngrok so you can make n8n public for free using Docker and ngrok. So for that, you don't need to have a domain. It's free of cost and in just few minutes. So we will run n8n inside our Docker container on our local machine. And then we will use the ngrok to create a secure public link. This way you can access your n8n workflows from anywhere. So let's get started. So before we start the video, let's understand how ngrok works. As we all know that Docker run n8n inside a lightweight container. Think of it as a little box where n8n lives, isolated from your main computer. And by default, n8n is only accessible on your machine at HTTP localhost 5678. Because of that, you will face a lot of problems. Like I was creating this workflow for Slack. So because I'm using the local host 5678, the Slack trigger is not working properly. So I have to use an ngrok for that. So now ngrox comes in over here. So ngrox acts like a tunnel. It takes that local address and create a secure public HTTP link, something like this one. As you can see here, the ngrok create something like this. So with this link, anyone can access your n8n workflows. So you don't need to domain. You don't need to buy domain. It's act like a subdomain. So this is the advantage of using ngrok. So let's get started the video and I will show you how you can do that. Before we start the video, right now I'm on my local host of 5678. As you can see on the top. Now, for that, you have to make sure that your n8n instance is up to date. Now, if your n8n is up to date, so you can just skip this part. If your n8n isn't up to date, what you can do is just open your n8n container and just let me go. And okay, this is my container and I will open this. And from here, I have to click on this bind mount. So click on this n8n FM peg, which is my data where my n8n data is stored. When I click, it will open my file. So make sure you copy this file because all the n8n data is stored over here. So if you have created any workflows for any credential, it stores in this file, as you can see here. So before we update, you have to make sure that now after copying, what you need to do is just simply delete this n8n. And then after deleting, what you can do is you have to delete and stop the n8n and just delete image and container. Now what you need to do next is just simply search n8n. And then from there, you have to choose the latest one. As you can see, I have already chosen the latest one. You have to just simply click on this pull button. Before pulling, it will just simply look like this in the run. Like if you have pulled the latest n8n, it will show something like this. If it doesn't pull, it will disable. So right now I have a latest version of n8n. Just simply click on this run button after pulling out the latest n8n image. Now what you need to do is enter the name. Then you have to enter the port name, and then you have to give the volume path. What does it mean is like just simply click on this three button. Then you have to select your data folder which you have copied. As you can see, I have already copied this. Just select that, or you can just select the original data if that data isn't deleted. So just select that, and after selecting, you have to just enter this home slash node slash dot n8n. And then after that, you can just leave environment variable. If you want to add, just go into ChatGPT and ask for environment variable. It will give tons of environment variables. Now, just after doing that, just simply click on the run. It will install the updated n8n instance on your Docker container. So I don't need to do that because I have already downloaded. Just after that, what you have to do is just jump onto ngrok, go to your browser and search for ngrok. As you can see here, I have already signed up with the ngrok. So if you're a new user, you have to create account. Now from here, after creating your account and signing up with ngrok, what you will see something like this. Now from here, you have to choose your operating system. Right now I'm using this window, so I will just simply click on this window, or you can go with the iOS as well. So I will just click on the download, and from there you have to click on this download for Windows 64-bit. If you are using 34-bit, you can choose that too. Just simply click on this download button. Now it will download the file. So I don't need to download. So I have already downloaded. Now what you need to do is just get back to your file manager. So right now it will give you something like this. It will give you the zip file. You have to extract that file. After extracting the file, what you have to do is just simply open that file and click on the top bar and remove everything and type cmd. So what it will do, it will open this terminal where you can connect your ngrok with your docker or your system. So in order to do that, just copy this and paste it over here. Let me just show you. So as you can see, it will tell that auth save to configuration file, C user Patel app data local ngrok.yml. So it will connect the ngrok with our system. Now next, what you need to do is just simply get back to your ngrok website. And if you scroll down a little bit, you will find this ngrok HTTP localhost. Just copy this and get back to your terminal and paste this. Let me just remove this one because I was using that ngrok, and just simply paste it over here. So make sure you change the port number. As you can see in the Docker, if you go, you will see this port 5678. You have to enter exactly that. So 5678 and click on the hit enter button. It will start connecting. As you can see, the session status is online. Now what we can see is this is the URL and this is what it forward. So just copy this. Just let me just show you. After copying this, make sure your Docker container is started. As you can see right now, my Docker is uh, started. Now you have to make sure that, and then don't remove this terminal till you are using n8n. If you remove the ngrok, will stop working. So just simply create a new tab and hit enter, copy that link, paste it. Something open in front of you. Just click on this visit site, and as you can see, we got our new subdomain. Now first it will ask you the credential. Just simply log in and click on the sign in. As you can see, we have access of our n8n instance on public URL. So yeah, this is how you can connect your ngrok with your n8n instance. So if you found this video helpful, then subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching. And if you get any error, just go to description and join the Discord server. If I will try there to fix your error. So thanks for watching.